Persona 5 means something special to me. When I started playing it, I was in a bit of a hard time in my life. I didn't have many friends, my economic situation wasn't very good either, and worst of all, my dad had died. I was depressed all the time. So one day, I went to Best Buy, and I went to the games section. At the time, I owned a Wii U and a PS4, so of course, these were the areas I was looking in. Sadly, I couldn't find anything, and I was about to go home. A tear went down my cheek as I was exiting the games section, until I heard a deep, sexy voice coming from behind me. It was this alpha male with an 8-pack and the peak male face. So basically, every single Persona 5 fan. He said, "Sir, do you need help picking out a game?" "Why, yes I do," I replied. So I walked up to him, and he reached underneath the game case. He wrestled around for a bit. You know, there's a lot of stuff under those Best Buy game cases. And he pulled out a dusty PS4 game, and I'm like, "What's this? If it's so dusty, it can't be good." And then he hands it to me, and I see Persona 5. We're going to take your heart. What does that even mean? So I'm like, should I really buy this? Should I really spend, what, $20 on it? That's how much it was. So then the guy asks me, he says, "Do you want to know how I got these muscles?" And I say, of course I do. And he says, "I played this game. If you go to the gym in Shibuya every evening, you can focus on confidants directly after school. Every trip to the gym upgrades your max HP and SP. That is how I got these muscles," the man said. "Wow, thanks. I'll buy this," I told him. "You'll buy this?" he said. Yeah, I said. "Bitch, I got an infinite supply of Mementos money. I can afford to pay 5,000 yen every night for a maid," he said, as he bought Persona 5 for me. I went home and I put it into my PS4, that first time playing Persona 5. It was the best gaming experience I've ever had. The next day I called in sick to work just to play Persona 5. While I was playing it, I realized that I needed my life to be better, just like the Persona 5 main characters. So I started doing what he did to try to get friends and be cool and all that. So I stopped hanging out with my best friends and my girlfriend because I had already maxed out their confidants. I've made so many new friends because of this Persona strategy. I went to a gun store and helped the owner smuggle in illegal firearms. I think I'm at least a level 6 with him. I also went to a sketchy clinic on my street, and I've been testing out new experimental chemicals recently. I've even already begun a friendship with a nice homeless lady who sells me magic rocks for $10,000 and reads my fortune every day. About a week after I started this, my girlfriend came over to my house, mad at me for literally no reason. She said that I'd become a fucking lazy ass who only does 2 things a day, and I told her I can't commit to anything more unless I receive a special massage. She then got mad at me because I hadn't responded to any of her texts. I told her that everyone knows that texts are just for when someone wants to meet up with you in real life. No one just talks over text, okay? She followed this stupid argument up by asking me where I was Saturday night. She expected me to be on some stupid date or something like that, and I said, "Look, lady, I'm sorry. I, a 28-year-old man, was too busy hanging out with my 11-year-old gamer friend at the arcade." She began to cry before yelling, "I break up with you!" I misunderstood her and accidentally thought she was singing the Persona 5 anime opening, so of course I sung along. "Breaking in so we can break out, breaking in so we can break out, breaking in so we can break out, breaking out."